Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today BIAF just filed an 8K and I am seeing a significant development in their intellectual property portfolio. Quick note, this is not financial advice, just my take on public filings for educational purposes. The company secured a patent allowance in Mexico, which could be a key step in their expansion. Alright, let's dive into what bioAffinity Technologies Incorporated announced on May 27th, 2026. This is a relatively short filing in 8K, which is typically for important events that shareholders should know about right away. The big news here isn't about their financials today, but about a critical milestone for their technology. The main point of this report is that bioAffinity Technologies received notification of a patent allowance from the Mexican Institute of Industrial Property. This patent is for a method they've developed to predict the likelihood of lung cancer using a specific technology called flow cytometry. Think of flow cytometry as a sophisticated way to analyze cells, and this patent suggests they have a unique and protectable way to use it for early lung cancer detection. This is really important because patents grant a company the exclusive right to use their invention for a certain period. For a biotech company like bioAffinity Technologies, their intellectual property, or IP as it's often called, is like their gold. It's what gives them a competitive edge and makes their technology valuable. Getting a patent allowance in a major market like Mexico means they can potentially protect their innovation there and prevent others from using their specific method. This news comes on the heels of some positive operational updates we've seen recently. Just a few weeks ago, the company announced strong first quarter results for 2026, highlighting the expanding adoption and clinical usage of their CyPath Lung product. Before that, in March, they reported record 2025 revenue and unit sales for the same product. It seems like their core business, particularly with CyPath Lung, is gaining traction. And this patent allowance in Mexico could be another piece of the puzzle for their growth strategy, especially if they plan to expand their diagnostic services or products into Latin America. Now, this filing itself doesn't contain detailed financial tables, as the primary event is the patent news. The report does list an exhibit, which is the press release itself. This is where you'd find the full details as announced to the public. Looking at the broader picture, securing intellectual property in new international markets is a strategic move. Mexico is a significant market, and this allowance could pave the way for future commercialization efforts there. It is a positive signal that their research and development is yielding patentable inventions, which is crucial for long-term value creation in the biotechnology sector. When we look at companies in this space, like those developing diagnostic tools, patents are fundamental. They are the building blocks of their business. For instance, a company like Exact Sciences, which has seen tremendous success with its Cologuard test, has a robust patent portfolio that protects its diagnostic innovation. bioAffinity Technologies is clearly following a similar path, focusing on building and protecting its technological advantages. Now, for the bigger picture, bioAffinity Technologies is listed as an emerging growth company, meaning they have some flexibility in reporting standards. While their stock trades under BIAF on the Nasdaq Capital Market, the focus today is on this intellectual property development. The company has about 57 employees, and recent news suggests their CyPath Lung product is performing well. This patent allowance reinforces the idea that they are investing in innovation and looking to protect those innovations globally. Let's consider the implications. If this technology proves effective and gains widespread adoption, the patent protection in Mexico and potentially future patents in other regions will be key to their long-term success. It reduces the risk of competitors copying their methods and allows them to capture more of the market value. My biggest concern for companies like this is always the race against time and competition, especially in the fast-evolving field of diagnostics. While this patent allowance is a big win, the real test will be how effectively they can commercialize this technology and integrate it into their existing offerings or develop new ones based on it. The path from patent allowance to broad market success can be long and challenging. What I'm actually looking for is continued evidence of commercial success and a clear strategy for leveraging this new intellectual property globally. Oh, and the research tools I actually use are linked in the description. They help keep this channel going. That is my take. Stay decoded, like, comment, subscribe, and join our Discord for more.